Alright, welcome to episode 8. Previously we did Rell, and we used Echo's power. Don't worry, we'll get back to Echo soon. But for now we're going to do Quinn. Small Town Wings. Okay, so this person they're showing to us.
Thank you for presenting Leaf, stolen from Fire Emblem 9. A story I heard of was full of interesting moments. Let this be a lesson, class. Everyone's life is engaging and unique in its own ways.
I hope Okamoto is a male. Although I mean, it feels annoying to be wrong all the time.
Wait, means Leaf has an interesting life? Leaf? Prince of the Greenhouse? Akali, those are group text nicknames. What if he hears you? So what? He talked about potted plants for like 15 minutes. If I must suffer, then he must suffer. Ah, true. Who knew there were so many types of bean plants? And when he got into root systems and the cross-pollination, I guess not everyone can have a life as exciting as ours.
That's all for today, class. Next week we'll be starting with looks like we have Akali. Kiiso.
Joke's on you. I finished my presentation 2 weeks ago. Guaranteed A. But I could always touch it up a little.
And Quinn. We're all right, everyone. See you bright and early next week.
Quinn. Why always know that name? Are you serious? She just joined, study group. Wait, one of the new kids? Yeah, the Falconer. Reserved, sort of old-fashioned, Bird? Bird? Quinn's defining characteristic is Bird. I've been busy helping the rest of you. Stop enjoying this, Akali. Professor?
Yes, Quinn?
Can we present as a group? I'd really prefer.
No, I'm sorry, Quinn. Only you can tell your story. I don't want to go over those again. Feel free to work with your friends. Did I see you making some new ones the other day?
Of course, Professor. Sorry to bother you. So, what are you gonna talk about?
I like that Akali is here. That's pretty interesting. I mean, last time it was just Kiiso, Rell, and at one point Echo. Okay.
You can't exactly mention extracurricular activities at the school. Oh, like that's ever stopped you before. Hey everyone! Kiiso and I are shoot!
Oh, come on. Oh, okay, so there's a pause that you can't stop. Basically means there's an awkward silence in the group. Not bad.
Oh, come on, I wasn't gonna say it. Obviously, I can't talk about family, so I'm planning on sticking to life before the oath. Hi, Kiiso. Hi, Akali. Are you talking about Star Guardian stuff? Yeah, Kiiso. Are we? We try not to talk about that skill too much. Don't want to give away our secret identities. It's the whole thing. Doesn't your squad have masks? I haven't seen any so far, but I don't know. Yi Xiao strikes again. Maybe fake sunglasses and super long scarf? Well, not really. Then what secret identity are you protecting? That's you! Star Guardian. I love this conversation. I love it more than I have ever loved anything. Ahem, so, Quinn, was there something you wanted to talk about? Other than Star Guardian stuff? Do I talk about Star Guardian stuff too much? No, not at all. They haven't hung out much without Rell being there too. You can as well, right? Well, she's my best friend. Back home, it was just the two of us fighting for the first star. You two? You get it, right? Yes, we get it. But we both realized we don't really know much about you. We know you like birds. That's one thing. I don't like all birds. Just this one. Valor to me. About that, how did you get permission to bring a raptor to the school? I don't think the administration minds. And also, it's not a raptor, it's a hawk. He scares all the pests away so nobody brings it up. Oh, so that's where Kiiso went. I should ask Quinn more about herself.
I think this is obviously taken. What do you think of history class?
Can your bird do any tricks? Valor is not really a show bird, or even really a bird. He just looks like a bird. He doesn't like games either. More or the serious type. We used to scout the neighborhood in my old town. He's super serious. Like you, Kiiso. Oh, yeah. Speaking thereof, would you want to work on our presentations together? Maybe meet up at the cafe tomorrow? Yeah, that sounds great. I thought we were going to work together, Kiiso. As a unit. We can all work together. Think of it as a team bonding exercise. Okay, but this isn't... Would it be okay if I invite Rell? I'll be there, Q. Oh, alright then. Look at that, we've got a whole study group. Nope.
This sucks.
Akali, come on. Oh man. Well, you don't have to go. Rell and I know everything there is about our hometown. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry things have been weird since you got here, Kiiso. You mean between Akali and I? No, we were having problems before you two got here.
Well, this is good. Good job at being consistent with the timeline, at least. This is at least consistent with us knowing that Rell and Quinn return. They showed up at that time and they act like it. That's good. Keep being consistent, writers. Keep the consistency.
You just don't want me intruding. You have your team and you already all know each other so well. I don't want to cause any problems. That's not gonna happen. You're not a burden, you're a friend. If anything, Akali is mad at me. She probably thinks you're incredible because you burned me on a mask thing. Alright, thanks. Things are so different here in the city. New squad, new life, new social landmines. I feel like it's all moving so fast. Maybe I can give you a tour. I don't know. Maybe. I'm just not so sure I fit in here. Just give it time, Quinn. BC is a lot, but I'm sure you'll get used to it. If you say so, I'll see you at the cafe. Bye. Akali aside, Quinn is mentioning her Earl Town more than I thought she would. I wonder.
Alright, the eyes and the heart.
So Akali didn't show after all, which means it's just Quinn and me. Hey Kay, what's good here? Oh, and her bestie Rell. Their croissants are pretty tasty. Yeah, I think I'll pass. Rell generally prefers places that have ranges of peppers on the menu. Anything under 3 peppers is carrot food. Cool. So you guys are partners of some school thing? No, not really. We each have to give a presentation about our life. We're just working together. You were gonna tell me how we punch monsters that are so hard to explode, right? You can't talk about being star guardians. Why not? In Kiiso, disappeared in the city, we did all the time. No, we didn't. I did. What? What happened? Nothing. No one believed me. Valorant City isn't like Kiiso, though. We can't reveal our identities, like... Hold that thought, Q. The students at the corner table appear to be in a heated argument about Beastman Chronicles, Pitmaster Saga. I better make sure it's not violent. It sort of just seems like a friendly disagreement. I'll keep an eye on him, Kay, for historical reasons, not because the conversation is interesting to me in any way. So your hometown is called Kiiso? Yeah, we both grew up there, but didn't speak too much before you took the oath. Oh, really? We came from different social circles. You have to ask her about it.
So, this is kind of boring, honestly.
Plus, as you're being younger, there's a difference in maturity.
I at least appreciate that they actually separate the filler from the main story this time. But sadly, this is still filler, it's boring. And sadly, I think it's longer than the real story. No surprise, Korea. Ruination also had more than 15% of it be filler.
She means, well, she really does. Oh, I didn't mean anything by it. Rell is sweet. It's hard for her to open up to people, but once you get to know her, she'll always be there for you. I believe that. Back in Kiiso, we take on huge monsters. Dozens of them, just the 2 of us. There was no one I'd rather have in any corner. I'm surprised you even had monsters all the way out there. Valorant isn't the only place he's defending. Of course, I had to train her, alone, and Rell has issues with authority figures. Her parents, probably. All I had to go on were Lux's course and the official Star Guardian dating planner, and I didn't think most of them are authentic. Oh, I have one of those. Mine is more full and odd life. Do you have our erasable pen too? No, I wish. It's sold out immediately. Yeah, and it matches the daily planner so well. Sorry, Quinn. I know fighting alone for so long wasn't easy on me. Oh, it wasn't all bad. Kiiso was our home. It had our friends, our family. I was happy protected. You really miss it, don't you? Before the Star Guardian, things were simpler. I remember when I died at the mall was an adventure. I remember the scariest monster I've ever seen was in the movie, in Cineplex. One day my dad took me to see Night of the Versailles. I couldn't sleep for a month. Like, I'm so afraid of that ultimate. Like, it can't miss ever. I used to, but not anymore. I used to get pretty scared for Rex-size ultimates. Really? You got scared? Once she hits you, just eat her away.
I wish they would say stuff like that, like vault her away. That would be interesting.
I mean, I could never cover my eyes or anything. At least not hold away. Yeah, you have to learn to keep the fear inside. People here are counting on us to be brave, and everyone back home too. Is that why I wear a mask? No. I just think it looks really cool, and hides my identity. Not sure why you still don't wear one. Eventually somebody will catch on. You know, Quinn, it's okay to let us know you're scared. Otherwise, you'll never feel safe. I'll leave it on you. Did you read that one in Daily Planner? No, that's a Kiiso original. Ha! Straight from the source. I don't know how you do it. School and the full team of Guardians. Plus, I heard you all at the Battle of the Twilight Star. You only saw it in the news. I struggled with this one Guardian and see giant invasions. Sometimes I'm not so sure I'm doing it. Things fall through the cracks. People get hurt. You saw what happens to Callie. That's been going on since the school year started. What's the score? I'm sure you'll handle it. It seems like you always do. I miss home a lot, of course, and everyone there. But talking to you, I feel a little better, I think. Just seeing you rise above the situation. I guess Cute, K. Situations they handled. You finish your homework? Oh, actually we have it now. You say you're going to the mall to with me today. For mysterious best friend activities. Rell, calm down. A promise is a promise. I knew I could count on you, Q. You better head over now. You know how long these lines get? What a great day. I should probably... Yeah, I get it. The things we do for our sports. Rell wants to basic a hobby eventually. Manga, huh? But I want to let her do her own terms, you know? Of course. Have fun too. Thanks. You're just talking about, everything. Oh. Just like Rell, she does her homework. She's so excited she forgot. Minor grammar error here. This should be an ellipsis. Move this image over to here. Not that I would ever want to do double the homework.
Moving to Soar.
And that would be for me to decide.
Thank you, Akali.
Whew! Great job, Akali! You can stop flying now. I totally bombed up there. Just showing my support for the Mad Bomber. That's good. My W is overpowered. I'm keeping that one.
Quinn, you're up next.
Oh yeah. How practical your new study buddy. Not great actually. We weren't very productive. Oh no. You're burning your homework. She's actually very nice. She's one of us now, so it'd be cool. I'm being serious. Did you bird?
Akali, your presentation is over. Please be quiet.
Lame. Hi, I'm Quinn. Come on, Quinn. You got this. I know it's still pretty new here and many of you don't know me. But I hope you will soon. I spent my whole life in one small town surrounded by huge, sprawling mountains. Its name is Kiiso. We finally get to see it. It's the kind of place where everyone knows each other, No matter where you go, there's always a familiar face. To me, it's a place where promises are never broken and friendships last a lifetime. It was a fairy tale. But fairy tales always end. My academics were strong enough that I was moved to an accelerated learning program, so I ended up coming to VC, then being to school. Now I know what VC means, and leaving Kiiso behind. My family, most of my friends, and all the memories I made there with them, I thought I left them all behind. It really scared me. I thought my life was over. It was tough to adjust to all ways it still is. But I found new life here in Valorant City. New friends, new adventures, and it's just the beginning. Well, I really liked this story. Thanks. I was pretty nervous. Really? You didn't seem nervous at all. Oh yeah. I got some good public speaking advice from a friend. From me? No, from Rell. She said picture the entire class as a pack of evil deer, and myself as a brave warrior, using her bow to cut through all of them, defending the Valorant City Park. That sounds like, well, it does! That type of thing will only work for her. I just picture everyone's scary non-deer monsters in face. That works. And I pretended I had the team on my side. Well, of course, featured heavily. When she's riding Sebastian, she's like 8 feet tall and maybe 9, but pretty sure her horse is massive. I understand. Sometimes being a style guardian can be easier than being yourself. Yeah. This oath we took, it bonds us for life. Shine bright, light and burn out. It's scary, but it's good, you know? Friendship can be so fleeting. One day you wake up and it's gone. You remember, always remember the friends you left behind in Kiiso, right? Every day, I haven't told you a single one of the names. Not because all the good times we had, but because all the good times we didn't get to have, you know? Oh, I miss Akali. I mean, I still see her every day, but it's different. The old Akali. What do you miss the most? We sit together at karaoke, reading a chapter of this webtoon she loves. I just like laughing with her. It was so easy before. You don't think it can happen again? I don't know. I just know that growing up was a drag. Put that quote next to our Garden Daily Planner. Oh, you put in that. That'd be awesome. Too bad that it opens the missions. I have a whole list of quotes, so they probably need some work. Aww. I never thought to turn down an opportunity to proofread, but I think I have bigger problems to worry about. I suppose my dreams of becoming a published author can wait after we face Morgana. There's no going back to the way things were, is there?
I kind of like that the scene is taking place like right before chapter 4. That's pretty good.
No, not for us. We're the only people who ever understand what it's like. The whole of fate universe in our hands. Yeah, I tried to talk to Valor about this stuff, but he's not a great conversationalist. He always took. You might say this whole bird brain, eh? We have to add the anime eh. Always the eh. Hey, he's really sensitive to these kinds of jokes. Oops, sorry. Sometimes I don't think before I speak. It's gotten me into trouble before. Really? Me too. I'll just talk. It comes out of all bleh. But you seem like you always have things under control. I guess you're not the only one who wears a mask. Ha! Valor liked that one. I mean, I did too. Not as much. You'll have to work on your delivery. Could I feed Valor? I've always been curious. He doesn't know what you're saying, by the way. And he seems so hard to approach. But Valor. Sure, I bought some snacks. I like to take him over here, let him fly around. It's as close to Kiiso as we can get. I like it here too. Pulls me down, I'm feeling overwhelmed. You can see all of Valorant City. The winding streets, the giant skyscrapers. It's beautiful in its own way. Yeah, I guess it is.
And that's the end of Quinn. Alright, then Rell and Quinn. Moving on to Sona next. Maven with the strings coming on next. Oh, how ironic. I just hovered over Valorant.